What is up, guys? This is your coach of the Secret Garden Hoopas, and my name has been redacted from the league so that no one knows my true identity anymore. I expect Nick to go back and remove my name from every video for the rest of the season, so hopefully that gets done by the time you guys hear this video. Anyway, I'm here to commentate over the match between Corey and Raul. Raul's matches are always entertaining to watch, so I'm looking forward to see what he's going to do this week. So we're going to go ahead and get right into it. That's some pretty exciting music, I will say, so hats off to them for that. But he's going ahead and leading off his Necrozma against a Haxorus. Haxorus is pretty scary, especially if you do not bring resists for Dragon, which I think is something Raul did not do. So I think Corey recognizes this, and he's just going to come out and just throw out Outrages from the start, because Raul has nothing to stop him from doing that. That was a crit, so it did a ton of damage, and a second Outrage is coming. So pretty sure it would still KO, but I guess you never know. Back-to-back crits is pretty crazy, so that's kind of wild. Corey got a little lucky on that one. But like I said, I'm pretty sure the second one would have KO'd even through the screen. But at least Raul does have screens up still. Haxorus is confused, and he's just going to throw out another Outrage. Again, if only Raul had something to take Outrages. Even with the screen up, that Outrage does a lot of damage. I was gonna say a profane word, but I'm going to avoid doing that. It does a lot of damage, and this Scyther can set up some Swords Dances, and Raul misplayed there by Swords Dancing again. He should have just roosted. Yeah. He set up 2 Swords Dances to swap out. So Hallmark is going to come out now. And Hallmark is going to take an Outrage. Unless this is HP and defense, it probably won't. Okay, yeah, it'll take it like a champ. Something he could have done from the beginning, I guess. Whatever. He makes his own plays. And the Haxorus is finally going to leave. Corey is finally coerced into swapping into a different Pokemon. Vape Life Bro is the one that comes in. This Vaporeon. We just have 2 fat water types looking at each other right now, and I'd imagine they're just going to trade Toxics. So there's Toxic on a Alomomola. Hallmark is feeling the poison, and what is Hallmark going to do? Hallmark is going to Wish, and something is going to catch this Wish, I would imagine. I don't think Alomomola is going to just sit in here and catch the Wish when it's at full HP, but you never know. Okay, it's going to swap out, and what Scyther going to catch the Wish? Oliver, who was once Owliver and has since changed their name, I believe. Yeah. He's going to hit with a Scald. He does not get burned, and he catches a Wish, so huzzah. And we're going to go ahead and Spirit Shackle the Vaporeon in. Apparently, Corey does not care that Vaporeon stays in. That was a crit, so yeah, wow. And the Toxic is going to come out, and I would imagine Raul is just going to Leaf Blade at this point and take down this Vaporeon. I don't see why you wouldn't. It's trapped in here, so we're going to see, and it's going to be another Spirit Shackle, which I think means he did not bring any Grass Stab on his Owl here. Interesting. This is making me believe that this is just the Mon that Raul had for another match, and he just threw this team together and brought it. So even though you have the type advantage here, and that Vaporeon is trapped, you are not going to be able to kill it. So yeah, you're going to have to U-turn out. And you've taken a Toxic for it. So Hallmark's going to come back in, and I don't know what Hallmark's going to do. Because if he just grabbed an Alomomola from another week, this Hallmark probably doesn't have Toxic or anything to take on a Vaporeon. So this Vaporeon is probably just going to sit here for the rest of the match. Leftovers pop. He's going to bring him back up to 223. And Vaporeon's leftovers go, so... Did we see earlier the Vaporeon went first? This might be a speed tie, I'm not sure. But Hallmark's leftovers just popped right there. Yeah, Vaporeon goes first. Interesting. Alright, well... At this point, another crit. Corey has gotten a lot of crits and like secondary effects this season. He's gotten a lot of them. And we're just gonna throw more wishes, I guess. At this point, just catch a wish with your Scyther and start setting up sword stances, man. Like something. Alright, we're gonna switch out. Who's catching this wish? Mr. T. That works too. You know, we're making progress here. And Corey is going to read some switch here and go into like a 9-volt. So we've got two electric flying types staring each other in the face, two intimidating ones. Mr. T is going to throw out a Thunderbolt, nice and neutral, and do a lot of damage. It's Life Orb Mr. T, so that's nice. And this is going to be Corey's Hidden Power Ice Specs Zapdos that he's brought several weeks as well. I think they both have mons that they used in the past that they've just thrown together onto a team. So yeah, Grimm's going to come out and he's going to Roost, which is, I mean, a fair play. Grimm's faster than Zapdos. You can Roost, get rid of your flying type. This thing's probably choiced into Hidden Power Ice, so this isn't going to do anything. So, you know, you can Roost up again if you really wanted to. And I think if you get up to full HP, you might be able to start stacking Sword Stances. You just need to make sure that this is doing less than half. So 129 to 78, that's about 51 damage. So yeah, you at full HP, you would live in HP Ice because Super Effective would make it double damage. So, I mean, that's also a valid play. So you just basically got some health off of that. So you're going to go ahead and you turn out and bring Oliver back in, which you know Oliver doesn't do anything to this, so, you know, you do you, I guess. Oliver is out, get some leftovers recovery, and Vaporeon's leftovers pop yet again. We see some toxic damage. And let's see what the play is now. We're going to Spirit Shackle. We're just going to give this Vaporeon tank tit after tank tit for this week. Yeah, this is Vaporeon's just going to keep wishing and watching you slowly die to Toxic while you hit it with moves that do 20%. Okay, we're going into the next turn. He's going to U-turn out. Okay, got some little chip damage. Whatever's going to come in, it's going to have to be able to fight this. It's going to be Hallmark again. I don't really know where your point of attack is at this point. I would have just gone into your Scyther and start Sword Stancing or something. It seems like that's the best option you've got. You didn't really... Raul did not bring much for this Vaporeon. He had Mons that had a good matchup for Vaporeon, but didn't have moves that could hit Vaporeon. So, I mean, this is going to be a long, drawn out, sad time. Skull's going to come out, and it's just going to do chip damage. I don't really know that I really have to commentate over what's happening on the screen right now. It's a very slow process of Vaporeon not dying because nothing can do damage to it. So, until something else happens, I'm going to just kind of like talk about the season as a whole. This season has been pretty wild, guys. It's been like 100% this is tax season. Oh, he goes into free hugs. Okay. Oh, Vaporeon's gone. I'm going to have to hold my thought there. Grimm comes out. This free hugs may be a physically defensive gooey set that we've seen in the past. Grimm's going to go ahead and Sword Stance. I don't know if Grimm's even going to be able to attack. Ice Beam is going to come out and hurt you. Oh, you'll eat that though. Yeah, so I think this has no investment. I think this is a physically defensive gooey set that we've seen in the past from from Corey, I apologize. Yeah, and it's gooey, so yep. I'm pretty sure that's a set, but a Sword Stance U-turn still does solid damage, and a Lomomola is going to come back out, probably take an Ice Beam, and not do much, but I don't know what Alomomola is going to do back to this Goodra. This Goodra set is very interesting. I'm pretty sure it's full HP, full physical defense, and then it might also have something like an Assault Vest to raise its special defense as well. This might just be an all-around tanky Pokemon, because you don't see leftovers popping, and it's got Dragon Tail. So Dragon Tail often is like a phasing move that you can use on Assault Vest sets. Since you can't use Roar and Whirlwind, you use something like Dragon Tail to phase. So I'm pretty sure this is a full HP, full defense with an Assault Vest, just to be as bulky as possible on every front. However, there's no HP recovery. That's the big weakness of this Free Hug. But Ice Beam is going to come hit Oliver. Oliver takes it pretty well, to be honest. I think Oliver is invested in special defense. And it catches a Wish, so it's back up to almost full HP since... wow, is this another speed type? So Ice Beam hits Owliver. Owliver goes for a Spirit Shackle. It seems like Spirit Shackle is Owliver's only attacking move, or it's just the best one in every matchup. But Free Hugs goes down, and I think at this point this might just bring Vaporeon right back out. And if Vaporeon comes back out, I'm picking back up on my... Okay, Licanine Bolt comes out. This is just an HP Ice waiting to happen. Specs HP Ice. Oh no, he's just gonna Volt Switch. Okay. Oliver will take that. Let's see what he goes into. 2000 GT. So this Mega Scizor could really cause problems for Raul. He needs to make sure he addresses it before it starts setting up on him too much. The Spirit Shackle did some decent damage, to be honest. I don't think this is a very bulky Scizor. Just based off of that damage. I don't have any calcs in front of me or anything. And obviously I've gone into this match blind, so I don't know. But this Scizor will take down Decidueye pretty easily. Unless it wants to set up Swords Dances right now, which looks like that's what it's doing. Which obviously is the best choice, because Decidueye is going to die to toxic damage anyway. Or he can just U-turn out, I guess. So basically, the Scizor was in no danger. If Decidueye decided to stay out and attack, it would have died to toxic. So now Bullet Punch is coming, because why wouldn't you Bullet Punch? And at +2, that might kill Ivan. Ivan lived! Oh yeah, Ivan, who's also supposed to be Vlad. That's not the Nidoking's name. That's some other Russian-sounding name that Raul put on his Nidoking this week. But good move. You lived the Bullet Punch. I'm pretty sure that would have been a close call. But you're going to swap out when this scary Hexorus comes out. It's probably just going to outrage everything again. Because you didn't bring anything to stop it from doing that. It still does less than half to Hallmark. You could try to get like a Scald Burn or knock off his Choice Scarf, because this thing has been Choice Scarfed every single week. Just Scarf outrages. Okay, you're gonna Healing Wish. Into who? Who takes outrages on your team? Grim? Don't think Grim takes an outrage. We'll see. So you're going to go back up to full HP. I feel bad because I started that story earlier and I'm not going to be able to finish it because it didn't go back to Vaporeon. I'll finish it at the end if that's the case. But Outrage comes out, hits Grim for the vast majority of his HP. And Grim is just going to go ahead and Aerial Ace to get some damage. It does over half, so respectable damage from Grim. You're obviously not a Hexorus with 147 attack, but, you know, respectable damage. Another Aerial Ace. I'd say it'd probably do at least a quarter. But yeah, I mean, that's respectable damage, unboosted. At this point, you could Roost Up if you wanted to. Even if this Vaporeon Scald burns you, you could just start stacking Swords Dances. I mean, you've got little to lose at this point. So, you're going to let Ivan go down. Yeah, not really much to say about that. So, Raul lets Ivan go down. And Oliver comes back out, who we've seen only has Spirit Shackle. So now I'm going to pick back up. This season has been extremely hacksy. So I've only been directly involved in Millie for half the season last season. But it feels like, you know, just on a weekly basis, the hacks this season have been insane, but wild. Every week there's some other crazy thing that's happened, and I'm sure, you know, next week there's going to be another crazy thing happen. You guys are all going to see it again. This has been a wild season, and I think some people have kind of given up on the season. I would like to just call out that I think Raul has given up on the season. I think he gave up on it like 3/4 of the way through the season. He was done. I think it shows with him just not bringing any specific mons for another crit, by the way. Speaking of hacks, Corey has gotten lots and lots of crits and secondary effects. I know secondary effects are something that we don't keep track of. Crits are something we can see, but I know he's gotten a lot of secondary effects from his moves. So this Vaporeon is just continuing to be bulky. Basically my point was this has been a crazy season, guys. I appreciate everyone for sticking it out for the most part. And for the people that are still enjoying it, you know, more power to you. I'm enjoying it, and I am happy when other people enjoy it as well. If you're getting tired of it, you know, I understand. Anyway, Aerial Ace is going to come out and do big damage to Vape Life Pro. The Skull is going to come out. Like I said earlier, even if this burns you, it's not a big deal. You can stack up Swords Dances. You're not, you know, stack up Swords Dances to counteract that. You just need to roost up here. You're not out of it yet. So that's what he's doing. At least, I will say, even though Raul has not built teams, he has, you know, battled. Like he has tried battle. He hasn't just like thrown his matches, so I'll give him that credit. And Grimm's going to roost again. This is going to be a very slow process where Grimm is slowly gaining HP back, but until Corey does something else, I mean, this is what's going to happen, or until Corey gets another crit or something. Raul's back up to 59 HP. He can keep doing this. Oh, actually, he goes down to 50 because of that. But I mean, like I said, he can keep doing this. Corey's just going to keep scalding, I guess. I don't... Yeah. Okay, he's going to throw out a wish now. So at this point, Raul can... I couldn't tell. I lost track of how many Swords Dances he got up. I'd imagine only 1 or 2 max. So, I mean, he could definitely Swords Dance again if he wanted to. Or he can just throw out an Aerial Ace. Lick a 9-volt is going to eat this Aerial Ace. Probably. I think that's what Corey's hoping for. Oh, Raul Swords Dances. Yep, so Lick a 9-volt is going to catch this wish. And then be back up to enough HP to tank whatever hit that the Scyther is going to throw out, even after all the Swords Dances. So we're going to see this Aerial Ace. I can't imagine it would do a whole lot. Does less than half, and Heat Wave comes out to finish off the Scyther. He could have just used an electric move, but he wanted to do Heat Wave, I guess. And that is the game. So I think this was Raul had a doubleheader this week. So this was the first of his doubleheader. So I think this technically makes him 3-10, and then he has a battle with Amber that will also be up this week. And then, you know, that will be his final record for the season, and you guys will see what his final record is. The season's wrapping up pretty quickly, so we're going to see how everyone's placed, how everyone did this season, you know, what changes happened. And I'm pretty excited to see how it wraps up. So I'll see you guys next week when I do a commentary for myself or for someone else probably. I will catch you later.